So girls, it's not like normal years. One just less than a day on and we're having to interview. How's it feel so far?
It feels really surreal. I mean, obviously, like, you know, we're really upset about being voted off last night. But, I mean, one positive came out of it for us. I mean, we feel like we went out there. We went out strong. We really did. It was a memorable performance. And Simon loved us. And once Simon's on your side, you know you're doing something right. And that's how we feel.
Yeah.
And there was 2-2, really, wasn't it, with the judges?
Yeah.
So it was a close-run thing.
Yeah.
Deadlock.
We
No, you're like,
We were laughing about it in rehearsal because we saw this deadlock icon. We were like, what the hell is deadlock?
I thought you said deadlock at first.
Yeah, we were like, what's
deadlock.
that? And it was like, well, if you're unlucky enough to be in the bottom two, we were thinking, oh, right, okay. And then when it actually happens, deadlock, we were like, oh my God.
I was like...
Were you surprised to be in the bottom two?
Do you know what? It's yes and no.
it was a kind of a 50-50 thing. Like, yeah.
If we were judged on a performance on Saturday night, we didn't deserve to be in the bottom two. But because I feel people were judging us on our past, and you know the young girls out there didn't vote for us, then that's probably why we're in the bottom two.
Good girls. Now, Louis obviously wasn't there last night. Very, very sad. But have you spoken to him?
Yes,
He
have.
rang us
Spoke to him
after
twice
last
last
night.
night.
He rang us twice last night, and he's been texting us all day today.
Yeah, he's been amazing, and you know, especially with what he's going
Yeah,
through.
we
he's
just
finding
really
time.
do feel for him at this point in time. You know, can't imagine what it must be like. But for him to also ring us as well,
And take
you know,
time.
take time out. Do you know what I mean,
really
he didn't
nice.
have to do that. You know, it's one of those things where we didn't even expect it. Really
No,
didn't
we
expect
didn't.
it
We
whatsoever.
didn't, yeah.
You know, because you know, obviously it's a bad time. But for him to do that, that was just.
It made us feel important.
Yeah, he doesn't get enough credit for
He
what he does.
doesn't.
He really doesn't. But that's what I kind of like, because he's kind of like, you know, he's kind of a bit of a dark horse, I think, you know, because people don't credit him enough as what they should.
Because when he takes on an act, he puts 100% faith in them.
Yeah.
And that's what we love about Louis. He actually has faith in us. When other people didn't, he has faith in
absolutely.
us.
Yeah, and I feel when he's done well with his acts like Boyzone and Westlife and J-Let, it's because he's had a natural chemistry with them. Yeah. And I feel Louis is just one of those people. In order for him, you know, to work well with an act, he needs that chemistry. And we had that chemistry with Louis. And Louis got that same chemistry with Miss Frank and John and Edward. He's a really good, he's a really, I'm not just saying that, but he's a really good mentor. He really is.
Now, Alexandra last year was not the favourite at the start of the series, but she was a runaway winner, let's be honest. Is there anyone in this series that you think could surprise us out of the 12?
I think, well, she hasn't come as a surprise. I feel with Stacey, I mean, she's been a favourite from the beginning, but she's been a favourite for the right reasons. Because the thing with Stacey is, like, not only does she have an amazing voice, she doesn't realise she has an amazing voice, because she'll be like, she'll just like, you know, be her, and then all of a sudden she'll sing, and she's like, she looks like an alien. No, all of a sudden she goes from being, she just turns into this alien, and she just sounds amazing. And also she's just beautiful inside and out.
She's the most
Such a
amazing
lovely
person.
girl.
You know, she's one of those.
Love her.
If anything good's to happen, it should happen to
Stacey.
Stacey. She's a good.
100%.
No, she's one of those.
She deserves
She
it.
deserves
She really does deserve it, because she's one of the people that really does deserve it.
I've got a lot of time for Stacey. She's a good person.
Is it giving you the impetus to just, no matter what happens,
Yeah, it really has. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Do you know, I think because obviously, you know, the journey that we've had with It's Fact has been an amazing journey, but also the downsides, obviously, with like the prayers and stuff like that, it's just made us so much more stronger, and it's made us so much more determined to go out there and just prove everyone wrong that Kandy Rain deserved to be out there in the charts and people buying their music.
Well done for getting to final 12.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.